I have shockingly good news. I say shockingly not because it is dramatic, but because it is surprising. The Democrats have decided they're going to filibuster Neil Gorsuch. Whoa. Now, not all the Democrats are on board, of course. And people like Donnelly, Heidkamp, and Manchin have said, they blocked our nominee for close to a year. Who cares? I'm not going to block their nominee. In fact, I'll vote yes. I'll help the Republicans put a guy more right-wing than Antonin Scalia on the court. But now credit where credit is due. We've got 41 Democratic senators who are going to actually agree to do a filibuster. Now, if you don't know what a filibuster is, that's a tradition and a rule in the Senate that says that you need, if the minority party decides that they don't want to go forward, they could do a filibuster, and you would need 60 votes to break a filibuster. And hence, 41 Democratic senators now saying they will join a filibuster means that you cannot break it. Now, of course, a lot of different things can happen, and eventually that filibuster could give in, or, as I'm about to explain to you, that the Republicans could take away that filibuster. By the way, the other normal thing that happens is you withdraw the nominee and you put forward a new nominee that actually can get agreement enough from the Senate to be confirmed. Okay, Patrick Leahy is one of the senators that came in near the end and said yes, he will in fact vote no and join the filibuster. And his reasons were because Gorsuch during his confirmation hearings were, quote, excruciatingly evasive and, quote, patronizing. Very true. As you watch Gorsuch throughout, he would constantly say, oh, that's a political issue. I, of course, cannot comment on that, Senator. Yet we know that you claim that you can't comment on political issues. There's no need to be patronizing. And he did it over and over again with that smug look on his face like, perhaps you don't know this, but I cannot comment on political issues. And then pretended he has no opinions at all. Leahy would ask him about the most established Supreme Court precedents, and he'd be like, well, you know, court case could come before me that involves that president, so I can't say anything. In other words, you're just gonna sit here and not tell us anything about what you actually think, and you think it's cute because, hey, I got enough Republican senators, so I'm just gonna sit here and not answer any of your questions, unless you ask me about how I played basketball in the Supreme Court with Byron White, which is what Ted Cruz did. And they snickered for about 6 minutes together, like, oh, really? How did he shoot his shots? Oh, you played horse with him, did you? Those are the only questions he answered. Well, if you're not gonna answer the questions, then we're not gonna confirm you. Very easy. Now, Huffington Post reports Democratic senators have been vowing for weeks to deny a vote to President Donald Trump's court pick that Schumer did for a long time. He's their leader in the Senate, and have been inching closer to the 41 members they needed to filibuster him. They hit the magic number on Monday when Senator Chris Coons of Delaware announced he will join the blockade. So it has begun. So Republican reaction, Lindsey Graham says, we'll change the rules if we have to. Now, Lindsey Graham is part of the group of Republicans when they were in the minority who was like, oh my God, the filibuster is the most important thing there is in the world. Our beloved Senate traditions. How could the Democrats possibly think about taking away the filibuster? Now he's like, yeah, we'll change it if we have to. That's it, we're in charge now, who cares? We're just messing with you guys. You guys are idiots for ever listening to us. You let us block all those Obama nominees when you guys had the majority? Stupid, that's what you are. The minute we're in power, filibuster's gone, right? That's what Lindsey Graham's gonna do. Don't spare me your crocodile tears, you and John McCain, as if you ever cared about Senate traditions or rules. Total nonsense. All you care about is power. So Senator Chuck Schumer says if they decide to change the rules, it will be on their back. Look, I'm not blaming Chuck Schumer for saying that. That's a correct quote. That's a fine job, and he led the organization to filibuster, so give him credit on that. But the fact that we're even having a debate on this is madness. He's saying, well, if they get rid of the filibuster, it'll be their fault. Of course, whose fault would it be? The Republicans are going to the press and going, well, the Democrats made us do it. It's like some domestic abuse defendant in court going, well, she made me do it. She made me hit her. What could I do? That's not a defense. No, if the Republicans do it, you're taking away the filibuster. Not, oh, well, the Democrats wouldn't agree. Yeah, that's the whole point of a filibuster. that they vehemently disagree. That's why they're filibustering. So if you're taking it away, it's not that the other party made you do it, it's that you are choosing to do it because you just want to get your pro-corporate guy, Gorsuch, in under all circumstances. You don't care. You never cared about Senate rules. Don't, please spare me. Now, nonetheless, they say Republicans, meanwhile, are angry that Democrats are forcing them to decide between confirming Gorsuch and gutting Senate rules they actually like. Even the Huffington Post reporting it that way. They don't actually like those rules. They only like those rules when they're in the minority. The minute they're in the majority, this is not 3 years into a Trump administration. This is their first opportunity. They're going to immediately destroy the filibuster rule. They're going to take it away. They don't like the rule. They only liked it when it helped them. Come on, stop humoring these Republicans as if they're honest actors, as if they give a damn. All they care about is power. Wake up. This is not a real debate about whether the Republicans actually care about the filibuster or whose fault it is. The Democrats made us do it. Preposterous. Hey, are you men or are you not men? Are you people who are going to stick with what you said or not? Because the Republicans claim that they're, we are so strong, right? And now you're saying the minority party is making you take away the filibuster? How weak are you? Of course it has nothing to do with that. You're acting of your own volition. Finally, we go to John McCain. He says about taking away the filibuster, it makes me very sad. Oh, are you sad, John? You know, one thing you could do if you're so sad about taking away the filibuster is don't take it away. All that time you pretended to be in favor of it when your ass was in the minority. And you were like, oh, Democrats, our beloved traditions. How dare you even think about it? Now, first chance, John McCain's like, oh, I gotta take it away. Oh, I'm so sad while doing it. Idiot Democrats and idiot media believed me when I said that I cared about the filibuster. John McCain, Lindsey Graham, you never cared about the filibuster. You never cared about Senate history. You never cared about Senate tradition. All you cared about was your own power. And you're proving it at the very first opportunity. The real resistance is fighting against Trump and the establishment. Help us get investigative reporters that are going to investigate both of them. TYTnetwork.com/go.